Hello and welcome to my channel. I am the Silver Wheel Witch. Today I'm excited to share with you another deck flip through. This is the Gorgeous Dreams of Gaia Tarot by Ravine Felon. I hope I am saying the name correctly. It is a Blue Angel deck and it comes in a really nice sturdy two-piece box. Let's go ahead and open it up. The lid fits like a dream. I will say that this deck is gorgeous. I love it. One thing I did notice about this deck is intentionally they didn't follow the traditional tarot card meanings. So some of the cards don't fit the traditional meanings. Like you'll see it most, I think, in the major arcana. There are extra cards and the card names for the numbers are not your typical. But let's go ahead and flip that over so you can see the back. So the backs are reversible. Let's take a quick look at the book first though. So it comes on just this yellowy cream colored paper like a lot of the Blue Angel decks do. It is black and white. They give you a good amount of information for each card. So your keywords, key phrases, meanings, past and present, potential blockages. It really gives a lot of information in this deck, which I love, and it's really quite interesting with it not going by the straight traditional, Rider-Waite-Smith or just your traditional tarot card meanings. I believe if I read correctly, they were trying to go for something that was more modern and fit, the modern day and age. So I thought that was interesting. But I can't honestly say that I've read with it enough to know if I would read with it like a traditional tarot or an oracle card deck, because the meanings and the cards are so different. It takes a little getting used to. But the cards are absolutely gorgeous, and I can tell this is definitely going to be one of my favorite decks, however I end up using it. So the cards are thin but not too thin, so they will shuffle nicely. It's got that, not a rose petal or straight flat finish, but it's almost silky smooth feeling. It's very nice. The cards do have borders, but they are black, and they have the names and the numbers in Roman numerals at the bottom. So very gorgeous deck. So let me go ahead and zoom on in and let's flip through the cards. Here we go. So instead of the Fool, we have Choice. And then you'll see right away the cards are different. We've got the Child, the Maiden, the Youth, Mother. So you can really see how the cards they're completely different. Like they follow the same sense of tarot, as in that it's got a major arcana and it's got 4 suits, and it's got, some of the cards are similar or same as the traditional major arcana, but most of them, or a lot of them, just they aren't. So like the Hermit or Wisdom, right? So some of the cards they've just maybe changed the positioning or changed the name, but they're in essence the same energy. So like you have a love card and a union card instead of a lover's card. The cards really are stunning. I love the artwork in them. And I have to say that this deck in itself really kind of called to me, and it's got a very interesting energy to it. So I'm really looking forward to, you know, really using the deck quite a bit to kind of see how it goes. I'm just not quite there yet, so I'm not sure, you know, what and how I'm going to use the deck most of the time. I love this perception card. I mean, some of these, the meanings are just, and the symbolism are just amazing. And as you can see, we're already at 24, so there are more cards in the major arcana. So that would have been the major arcana with 24 cards. Okay, and then we have, I do like that they are split, they're split by the elements, the suits. Yes, for some reason I couldn't think of that word. The suits are split by the elements, and they have the elemental signs at the bottom. So getting over having a cold, and apparently my brain hasn't quite caught up with me yet. And so as you can see, the cards also at the end aren't page, knight, queen, king. They continue on with the numbers. So this is the number 9 and 10. And so then you'll see here in a second, these are different as well. So you have Heaven and Earth as card number 11 instead of page. You have the Sensical for card number 12 instead of the Knight. So they kept with the numbering system, except that then for the Queen, they call it the Queen of Earth, and the King is the King of Earth. So it's interesting. It really is. I'm really curious to see if any of you have actually read quite a bit with this deck yet, and how it works for you. I'd really love to know, because it's got a fantastic energy to it. And this card is awesome too. I really like that one. I find that one interesting also. I love the colors on that. It's very pastel-y, where a lot of the deck isn't, so it's kind of neat. It stands out. And then, you know, again here instead of the page you have body mind. and you have the scribe, and then it goes into queen and king. So the cards are uniquely different, or where the page and knight would typically be. They just put their own twist on it. I think they did a fantastic job. Love the use of colors in this deck, and I love that they used everything from, you know, darker deep colors to bright colors to some pastels, yet it all goes together very well. And then here, instead of the page, we have the masculine feminine. We have the hero instead of the knight. And then we have the queen. And king. Okay, last suit. I love that all of the cups, or not the cups, sorry, the first cards are all dragons. And so here you see some pastels worked in again. And this one's got the bolder, bright colors with the pastels. They just did a fantastic job of mixing the two. That's one of my favorites. And then for the page here, we have emotion, intellect. And then for the knight, we have the counselor. And then the queen and the king. Absolutely gorgeous deck. I love it. I really can't wait to start using it more. I'm really curious to see how it works for me. What do you think? What are your thoughts down in the comments? I would really love to know. Thank you so much for watching. Be blessed and have a great day.